Y'all, this has been a game changer. Like, when I use this, it literally looks as if I went to go get a wax. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Brachelle Arnay, and in today's video I will be giving you guys my experience as well as some tips and aftercare tips on using Nair down there. Yes, using Nair down there. So if you guys are interested in this type of video, keep watching. So I know that this pandemic has been a very stressful time for us, and it has been a struggle, especially for us women. You know, no hair appointments, no nail appointments, we can't get our lashes done, eyebrows look like trash, and we can't get waxed. Oh my god, that has been the worst thing for me, not being able to get waxed, because for 3 years now I have been consistently going to get waxed. So not being able to get waxed has been a real struggle for me, and I know that at this time things are they are starting to open back up, but it's still not ideal to go out and have those type of services done. So I knew that I had to improvise, and I thought to myself, what can I use? Because shaving a razor, no, that's not an option. That's never going to be an option. So I thought, why not try out Nair? I'm not a Nair expert. I don't really know too much about Nair. I do know that Nair is a hair removal cream, so I thought, why not try it? I've seen other women say that they've used it on their bikini area, and some women say that it worked well. Some women did have some bad experiences, but I just thought, hey, let me just try it out for myself. So I did just that. So the Nair that I went and picked up is the Nair with the 100% natural grapeseed oil in it, and it looks like this. Y'all, this has been a game changer. Like, when I use this, it literally looks as if I went to go get a wax. Like, it's so smooth. It really gets all of the hair down there, and it does not leave any bumps like a razor would do. So I'm going to go ahead and share my process of what I do when I use Nair. So I know a lot of women have said that they've used Nair down there and it has caused like chemical burns, or it has burnt their skin really badly. So I would say, before you decide to use this, just do one little section first and see how your skin reacts. And if you get a negative reaction, just don't use it. I would advise you not to use it. But if nothing happens when you wipe off that one little section, then I say just go ahead and go for it and go ahead and get all the hair down there. Okay, this may sound hella weird, and I don't want to sound hella weird, but before I start the process of using the Nair down there, I take a cotton ball or two and I put it inside of me, just so the Nair won't get inside of me. And I actually heard about this trick. I saw it on a comment on somebody's YouTube video. Someone had made a video about using Nair down there, and they said that they burnt themselves down there because I guess the Nair got inside of them, and I know that burns. I bet it does. And I saw a lady in the comments say that she usually puts a cotton ball or two inside of her so that the Nair won't get down there. Like I said, I know it sounds weird, but I did it and it actually worked for me. None of the Nair got inside of me. So yeah, I would advise you guys to put something down there. I don't know what. I mean, if you're going to be extremely careful, then you may not need to put anything, you know, inside of you. But just for, you know, safety precautions, I will go ahead and put a cotton ball, you know, down there. You don't have to stick it all the way inside of you, just to where it's covering up the open so nothing gets inside of it. Next, I take about a nickel size of Nair, squeeze it into my hand, and I go over each section with the Nair. And so what I do, what works best for me, is to go in sections. I don't like to do my entire lady part in one setting. I want to go in sections just to make the process easier, just to make sure that I'm getting every single little strand of hair. I do it in sections, just as if you were to go get a wax. You know, you get a wax, they do it in sections. That's how I do it. So I'll take like a nickel size and like section off the top into like 3 sections. I'll probably do 2 in the middle and then 2 on the sides. That pretty much gets it done pretty well. On the directions, it says you leave this on for 3 minutes but do not exceed 10 minutes. For me, what works best for me is to leave this on for about 7 to 8 minutes, but following the directions, I do not exceed 10 minutes. If you do get up to 10 minutes or more, it will start to sting. Even when I do like 6 or 7 minutes, I can feel a little burning down there. It's not too bad, like it's not unbearable, and it doesn't leave any chemical burns or anything like that, but it does start to burn a little. But I know if you were to exceed 10 minutes, it probably will start to sting. So I would say follow the directions. If 3 minutes work good for you, then that's perfectly fine. But again, I like to leave mine on for about 6 to 7, 8 minutes, just so I can just, you know, get it off in 1 or 2 swipes, because I don't like to constantly have to put the Nair on there, take it off, put more Nair on, take it off. I don't like doing that. I want to get it done in that one setting. So that's what works best for me. And when you put the Nair on your skin, you want to make sure that you are not rubbing it in. So I took about this much and literally put it on your skin like this. Just place it on your skin like this. You do not want to rub this stuff in. This is not lotion, this is not body cream, it's not soap, it's not a body wash, so do not rub this into your skin. It's hair removal. So you leave it on your skin like this, and then you're going to take a damp washcloth. And when you take the washcloth, you're still not rubbing this into your skin. You're literally just swiping it off. So you're just doing that. Don't do that. Just do that. So once you have all the Nair and hair off of your body completely, next steps tells you to rinse your skin thoroughly. So you want to make sure that you get all of this product off of your body. So what I do is get into the shower and I clean myself with my Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. And if you use this stuff, you want to make sure that you dilute it. But I use this because I know that it will completely get the Nair off of my body. Because some soaps will get the smell of the Nair off of your body, but it's not really cleaning the entire product off of your body. So you want to make sure that you're using water and a good soap that's actually cleaning and getting all of that Nair off of your body. So once you feel like you are 100% clean and you've washed all the Nair off, next you want to exfoliate. Exfoliating is super important. Whether you're waxing, shaving, or using Nair, you always want to make sure that you are exfoliating. And I personally like to exfoliate 3 times a week. But I go in with my Tree Hut Sugar Scrub Exfoliator, and this is in the turmeric, and it looks like this. I like to go in with this as soon as I'm done washing the Nair completely off of my body. This just wipes away all of the dead skin. It makes my skin feel super soft down there, really smooth, and it doesn't give it that rough type texture that it would if you were to shave. So yes, I love using this exfoliator. So next step after that, you will pat your body completely dry, and I like to go in with my coconut oil, which I'm currently out of coconut oil, but usually I'll go in with my coconut oil and my aloe vera 100% gel, and I got this from Walmart, and I will mix the two onto a cotton ball, and then I'll pretty much just pat it down there, and I use this as a moisturizer. This has really helped a lot with like ingrown hairs, breakouts, bumps, darkness down there. This has definitely helped with all of that. So the coconut oil mixed with this is a gem. I really don't like to use this by itself. If I'm using it down there, I pretty much just like to use it with the coconut oil. As of now, since I don't have any coconut oil, I've been using my African shea butter, and this is 100% African shea butter. So if you don't have any coconut oil, I would definitely recommend this as another alternative. When I use this, I don't mix it with the aloe vera. I just use this by itself, but I definitely prefer the coconut oil and then the aloe vera gel together. Like, that works so good together down there. I would not recommend you guys to use any scented lotions, of course. I mean, you know that. Actually, I wouldn't recommend you to use lotions down there at all. If you're gonna moisturize, definitely try to moisturize with coconut oil or any type of essential oil that you personally like. Or like I said, the African shea butter works really good as well. So after moisturizing, you're pretty much done. So what you're doing is you're putting the Nair on, you're taking it off, you're rinsing it off completely, you're exfoliating yourself, and then you're moisturizing, and then you're going about your day. So throughout the week, to keep up with everything down there, I like to use the Smooth Me Ingrown Hair Wipes, and I got these from European Wax Center, and they look like this. Honestly, these were a little costly. I think they were between like $30 and $40, but these have been very helpful. They help with ingrown hairs, well, they help prevent ingrown hairs, bumps, and breakouts. It's advised that you use this twice a day directly after waxing to treat existing breakouts. Since I've been home and I've been using Nair, honestly, I haven't had any ingrown hairs. I haven't had any breakouts, any bumps, none of that. And it's crazy because when I get waxed, and again, I've been getting waxed for 3 years now, and every now and then I still get ingrown hairs. I still get a few bumps or two, you know. So this has helped with that a lot. And I've just been using this, you know, throughout my time of being home, just to help with ingrown hairs if I was to get, you know, any ingrowns. But like I said, I haven't gotten any since using the Nair, so I don't know, that's really good. So even if you don't have those issues with breakouts or ingrowns, I would still recommend you to get some type of product just in case you do want to try Nair and something happens down there that you think would not have happened. So I would say just go ahead and have some products on standby just to help with that, or you can just use it to prevent those things from happening, because you can get ingrown hairs at any time. So yeah, that's just my advice. So this pretty much wraps up this video. This is just how I successfully use Nair on my lady parts, my bikini area, and it leaves my skin feeling smooth and soft as if I went in and got a Brazilian wax. So I say go for it. At this point in time, I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to go back and get a wax every 4 weeks now, because this was like, I want to say $6 or $7 compared to a $40 wax every month. Like, that's saving a lot of money and I'm still getting the same results. So I don't know. Well, hold on. One thing I forgot to mention, the only difference between getting my wax and this, my wax usually lasts for like 4, 5, sometimes even 6 weeks. This only lasts, I'll say, like 2.5 weeks. So I do have to do this at least twice a month, but with my wax, I'm literally going just once a month. So that's the only difference. And this is a little more time consuming. You know, a wax, it takes 15 or less. I've never seen anyone get a Brazilian wax that took longer than 15 minutes. With this, about 30, 35, 40-minute process doing everything together. But I mean, you're doing this yourself, and when you have someone doing a wax, it's kind of easier because someone else is doing it. So I don't know, those are like the pros and cons, but at the end of the day, I still think that $7, $8, $40. $7, $8, $40. I'm leaning more towards this way. But I don't know, we'll see. Once this pandemic and everything is over and settled down and things are starting to open back up, I'll probably consider going in to get a wax. But it may just get to a point where I'm getting a wax every other month, every 2 months, every 3 months, and I'm just using Nair in between. I know they say that you're not supposed to do that, but if it works for me, it works for me. I'm gonna do it. If it's gonna save me money and I'm still getting the same results, I'm gonna do it. Because one thing I have noticed, another thing, sorry, I just thought about this. before I started waxing, of course I was shaving, and when my hair was growing back it was very coarse and kind of coily. But since I've been getting a wax, my hair now grows back straighter, thinner, finer. And I've noticed that when I use this Nair, my hair is still straight, thin, fine. It's not going back to being coily or really curly or coarse, so that's also a good thing. So I don't know, just do whatever you feel is best for you. Whatever works for you is what works for you. But I definitely think if you want to save money and you want to just try something different, you should definitely try this. I would definitely recommend 10 out of 10. I mean, it worked for me. It worked for me. So if you guys have ever tried to do a Brazilian, I guess I could call it a Brazilian down there with Nair, comment below and let me know what your experience was like. If you haven't done it and you watched this video and you tried it, come back and let me know how your experience was and if it worked for you or not. I'm interested in knowing, you know, if it worked for other people like it did for me. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or just want to say hey, comment below and I will definitely comment back. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.